New communications technologies often enable marginalized groups to mobilize. In 2001, Filipinos texted over mobile phones in order to oust President Estrada, and even earlier, in 1900, protesters in China used the telegram to mobilize against the Empress Dowager Cixi. Empress Dowager Cixi placed Emperor Guangxi under house arrest in 1900. She opposed his reforms. He wanted practical training for officials. He wanted to add science to the college curricula. He wanted to instruct local officials to try to boost the local economy. Guangxi's supporters feared he would be removed from office, and one of the activists, Jin Yuanshan, the head of the new Shanghai Telegraph Company, started delivering public telegrams. What is a public telegram? Public telegram would be a message to Empress Dowager Cixi signed by often hundreds of people expressing their view that Emperor Guangxi should be protected. These telegrams would be sent to the newspapers, who in turn would print them and distribute them. In the end, Emperor Guangxi's position was saved, but Jin Yuanshan himself had to flee to Macau. Now in the Philippines, 100 years later, in 2001, Philippine President Estrada escaped exposure of his corruption when the legislature decided not to release incriminating evidence. When that happened, on television and on radio, people heard and saw the news. They started texting to organize spontaneously along the EDSA Highway, the historic site of Philippine people power in Manila. Estrada, since he had come into power, had tried to muzzle and bribe the news media for favorable coverage. As a consequence, to get the real news, an alternative network of civil society organizations, including the Catholic Church, had developed a distribution system of emails and texting to actually lampoon Estrada. So the EDSA protest was really the culmination of popular opposition against Estrada, and within a week of the legislative vote, Estrada was ousted from power. In short, information is activists' source of power, and the communications network is the tool that they use to exercise that power.